Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Christian Verrey, and today I'm answering questions and comments from the comment field. You can also ask questions in the live stream as we're speaking here.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christian Verrey, and
that was something. So if any of you have any questions, just ask in the live stream and I will answer them as they're coming in. Mainly the topic today is underwater skills and swimming underwater. I'm not a professional swimmer, but I am a professional diver, and I used to work as a commercial diver for 5 years before I started as a free diver and escape artist and illusionist. So let's just get straight into the questions here. And the first question is, how do you hold your breath so long? And the question to that is, I just train a lot on it. I will make a full training program on how to hold your breath for as long as I do. But to begin with now, I have to focus on a stunt I have the 17th of June, and as soon as I'm done with that, I'll start working on that training program. I was going to do a 30-day challenge of how to hold your breath for 4 minutes within 30 days. I will do that, but I didn't have time to do it right yet, because as I started it, something came up and I had to put my focus elsewhere. Someone is asking, how long can you hold your breath? That's Albin Olson. I can hold my breath for right now around 6 minutes, but I'm training now up to the 17th of June, and I'm hoping to get up to around 7 again. My record is 7 minutes and 10 seconds. I am from, Michael Camp is asking, where are you from? I'm from, he's from Germany. I am from Norway. Yes, let's see here, other questions we have. We have, how many meters can you swim underwater? I can swim, my record is 75 meters, and with the fins, it's around 100 meters. Right now, in the shape I'm now, I can swim only 50 meters underwater, I think, maybe more, or 75 with fins. But swimming underwater, like long distances, isn't my main focus. So I think, yeah, within a month I'll be able to do around 150 meters with fins, and around maybe 75 to 100 meters without the fins. Just 1 second, my second camera stopped here. There. Sorry about that. Yes. Question here is, this is from YouTube. I don't remember who asked the question, but they ask, does swimming with fins make you swim faster? And the answer to that is yes, absolutely. You can swim much faster with fins. With short, light fins is most useful if you know, swimming around in the pool and stuff like that. But if you want to swim and save as much energy as possible, I recommend the long fins made for freediving, or the monofin, which is like a one, like the dolphins have and the mermaids. That is the one, the world record holder of swimming underwater without breathing is, they are using that kind of fin. And if you look at a lot of freediving videos, you will see freedivers usually have very long fins, and that is because it's saving energy, because you don't have to move that much and spend so much energy to move forward. How old are you? I am currently 33 years old. Crazy Games 215 asks, how many days does it take you to hold your breath? I'm not quite sure what he means. How long did I train to be able to hold my breath as long as I'm holding now? Or is that the question? Just please answer that and I'll answer your question. And we have another question here. How to keep directions underwater? I keep losing my direction when I'm swimming underwater. Well, when I was working as a commercial diver, we will always have a compass with us if we were not working with a cable. Usually the commercial divers have a cable from the surface and down to your hip, or you would get air from that hose or cable, and then it's quite easy to hold your direction. But if you're diving without any attachment, then I suggest you have a compass with you, and then you look at the surface where you are according to the where is north, where is south, east and west. And then when you're underwater, you of course navigate with the compass to the direction you want to go. Let's see. Okay, how do you dive down? Because I always keep floating up. And someone answered there that you should blow air out of your mouth. Yes, that will help you go down, but I always use a weight belt when I'm diving underwater. But important thing to think about when you're choosing a weight belt, I will put out the training video on this next week. That is how much weight you choose. I like to have weights, so I'm floating a little bit when I'm on the surface, because you don't want too much weights. You will sink to the bottom, or you will use way too much energy when you want to get up from bottom. There is also when you're going down, the air in your lungs gets compressed. So if you have a kilo of weights when you're on the surface and then you swim down to 15 meters, those weights will keep you will be much heavier for your body to go up than if you have no weights. Same, especially if you're wearing a wetsuit. Those have neoprene in them, and those have small pockets of air. So if you are floating on the surface and you go down, then it might be very difficult to come up again if you have too much weights. So I suggest you try this in the pool or with a friend first. See how much weights you need to stay just afloat, and then you test it with the equipment you're going to use before you go too deep. Let's see if we have more questions here. I don't have. Albin Olsen asked how many kids I have. I don't have any kids. I'll take random questions in the end. I'll just answer the water-related questions to begin with here now. Yes, we'll take the next question. How to decrease heart rate when in water? Well, that's a good question, because you just have to relax. Before you're gonna swim down, I always sit for a minute or two or 3 minutes until I'm completely relaxed. I sit and I breathe, use breathing exercises. I'm telling you how to do those breathing exercises in my video called 6 Ways to Hold Your Breath Longer. I think that's the name of the video. And you want to stay totally calm, breathe slowly, and when you go down you want to swim slowly as well. Also, yoga exercises will help you, but it's important that you just think about nothing and relax. That's all I can say about that. Yes, I made a video about how to equalize the pressure in your ear when you're going down, because when you swim down to the bottom of the pool or the ocean or wherever you go, you will get pain in your ears if you don't equalize the pressure. And to do that, you squeeze your nose and you blow slightly like this, and you blow through your nose. And someone is asking, can't you just wear ear protection to make that stop? And that is no, and it's not good to wear ear protection when you are diving down. Because if you wear earplugs and you swim down in the water, the small amount of air inside your ear will be compressed, and that will pull the earplug into your ear, and that is not a pleasant thing, especially when you're doing regular diving and you go quite deep. So no, you cannot wear earplugs to stop that from hurting. Someone is asking, can I make a video about making horizontal rings? I'll try. I have never done that, but I will learn it and then I'll make a video about it. So that question came on when I made how to make underwater bubble rings. You make these circles come up. There's a video, you can check it out on my channel. Let's see if you're... Diablo Nemesis asks, which camera do I use underwater? Well, I used to use a GoPro Hero 2, and now I'm using a GoPro Hero 3, and probably I will upgrade to a Hero 5 within this year. But for me right now, what I'm doing, a GoPro Hero 3 is more than sufficient. I'm also thinking about trying out some of the other models that are like competitors to GoPro. But whatever camera you have that is working underwater, you can just use that. Yeah, some people are asking about the box escape I did, where I have a head inside a water box, and they're asking how do if I panic inside that, or if I have been close to drowning, and the question is no. I have never been close to drowning while doing escapes and stunts, but I was close to drowning during normal diving when I was working as a diver. The thing with the box is you just have to be calm and do what you're supposed to do and not think about anything else. So when I'm on the stage, it doesn't matter how many people in the audience, I just think about what I am doing, keeping my head calm and working on what I'm supposed to work on. Diablo Nemesis asks, where can you ask questions to? You just write it where you ask this question, and I will answer it as we go now. Let's see if we have more here. Someone's asking if I can make a video on how to open eyes underwater, and well, I don't know how to make a video on that. You just put your head underwater and try to open your eyes. That's all that is to it. But if you are in a pool and there's chlorine in the water, that might be unpleasant after a while. For me, it goes quite fast. My eyes start itching just from swimming, 2 minutes underwater. So I do recommend wearing a diving mask and not goggles. And someone also asked, why do I wear a mask and not goggles? I was wearing goggles in one of my videos in a shallow pool, but that was because I forgot my mask at home and I just borrowed some goggles there. You want a mask that goes around your face and underneath your nose. So you can equalize the pressure inside the mask by blowing out your nose. That is important because when you dive down, if you don't do that, your goggles will squeeze around your eyes, and that's really unpleasant. So you do want to wear a diving mask that also covers your nose. Yes, someone is asking, for some reason I have or actually that's Merida Trainer 2 asks me, for some reason I have a very hard time doing this with my right ear. That's equalizing, he's asking about. Actually 2 different occasions on swimming and the other on descending in an aircraft. I tried to squeeze the air out from my right ear, but my right ear would not clear. The reason for that is, for some people, the sinus, that's the channel that connects the ear to the nose, is a bit tighter for some people, or more narrow for some people than others. That's why if you have a cold, I don't recommend you diving, because you might get pressure in your ear and not be able to equalize. A friend of mine who I used to work with, he would always use 5-10 minutes to get down to 20 meters, while I could just go straight down, because it's, for me, it's very easy to equalize. So for that, it's just you have to practice, try. Don't push it, because if you push it and push through the pain, your eardrum will crack, and you will start bleeding from your ear, and your hearing might be affected by this. Yes, Plutone 3 asks, what time did you start doing what you're doing now? Well, I used to work as a commercial diver until 2011. I had a diving accident then, and then I had a break for 1 year from any water activities until 2012. 2013, I was booked to do a stunt where I jumped from a bridge, and then I started training freediving. So within 6 months after starting training the freediving, I was able to hold my breath for I think 4.5 minutes, and 2 months after that I could hold for 6 minutes. So I started 2013 with what I'm doing now. No, I cannot teleport. Someone asked that. You can do an illusion on how to teleport, but you can't actually teleport. That is a trick. How much money earns? Are you asking how much money I earn on my YouTube channel, or how much money I earn in general, or what do you ask about that? TR Productions asks, can you freedive Nemo 33? That would be really fun. I would love to freedive Nemo 33. Nemo 33 is the world's deepest indoor pool, and that would be very fun. I don't have any plans of freediving in Nemo 33 yet. Probably someday, but at the time now, I don't have any plans for that. What's your name on Snapchat? It's Christian Vedoy. It's about the same as... let me see if I find it here and you can just see it on the screen. Here, that's my name on Snapchat. It's Lord underscore Christian. Okay, Diablo Nemesis asks, how much money do you earn in the month on YouTube and generally? I'm not going to tell you how much money I earn generally. I can tell you that on YouTube it depends on the month. Some months I earn a lot, some others, or not a lot, but some months I earn up to $2,500 is the maximum I've earned in 1 month on YouTube. I think, yeah, no, $2,000 is the maximum I earned on YouTube in 1 month, but usually I earn around, say, $500. My main income is not YouTube, and that's not why I started YouTube channel either, but it's nice to earn some on it. My main income is my magic shows and escape acts. Let's see, any questions, just ask them. I'll try to find some more questions we have asked already here. Okay, are you ever afraid of drowning? Pluto 3 is asking. No, I am not afraid of drowning because I usually don't do things I'm 100% sure I will be safe in. Also, when I'm practicing freediving, I'll always have a partner if I'm doing it in the water, and therefore I know I'm always safe. How deep you floated the most? Does that mean how deep I was diving the most, or how... Yeah, it has to mean that. Well, the deepest I have been diving is 80 meters. Let me check in feet for you Americans. 262 feet, or yeah, 262 feet or 80 meters. That was not intentional. It was an accident during a commercial dive. I was supposed to go to 50 meters, and the guy who was assisting, he gave too much of my cable, which I was connected to get air from, put too much of that in the water. That went down to 80 meters and got stuck there, so I had to swim down and loosen it. You shouldn't dive deeper than 60 meters if you are not diving with like a different type of mixture than normal air. For free diving, I think the deepest I've been is 25 meters, maybe. I'm not sure. I don't have like a measurement on myself when I do that. But there is a video of my dives there in where I was in Greece, so you can find that on my channel. Pluto's 3 says, can you say hi, Simon? It's like, hello, Simon. There you have it. Okay, I'll go over to more general questions now. If you have any questions at all about what I'm doing and stuff, then you can ask that now, and I will try to answer that. Other than that, I'm done answering the main questions about underwater skills, unless you have more questions on that. Let's see, I look through here. Lamborghini or Ferrari? I would, I don't know, I like both. Ferrari are cool and Lambo is cool as well. Maybe Lamborghini. No, I don't have a Ferrari. 2 seconds here, just looking through the questions here. If you have any questions, just ask in the comment field. Sire's Vlog says you did well in Norway's Got Talent. Thank you a lot. I got to achieve what I wanted in Norway's Got Talent. I didn't think I was gonna win because of the type of acts that usually win. No magic act has ever won in Norway's Got Talent. So and I don't have a sad story, and I'm a grown-up man, so it's pretty hard to win Norway's Got Talent with magic in Norway. But what I wanted with Norway's Got Talent is to show my new acts. I showed my tank box on the head, that one. That is so people who have events can book me, and you know, we want this at our festival or at our event, and then they call me and they pay me, and I come do that. So I got 3 rounds on the TV, and I'm very happy about what I showed there, and it has been only a positive experience for me. Let's see here. Can you say Fredrik Horn? Yes, Fredrik Horn. I can say that. Just looking through this chat here to find questions. Are you not afraid of drowning, and what if that happens? I don't think about that can happen. It's like, of course it can, but I don't think about it. It won't happen because I am very careful, and I always have very skilled people with me helping me when I'm doing stuff underwater. Do you play CSGO? I don't know what that is, so no, I don't play that. I don't play anything right now. I used to play Tekken and you know, Battlefield, but right now I don't play anything. Ham reacts, can you get a shout out? He likes my channel. Thank you. I like that you like my channel. Check out Ham reacts. I don't know if he has any videos, but check him out. Let's see here. Can you play video games? Yes, I can play video games. I just don't do it. And I won't play video games on my channel because that's not what my YouTube channel is about. I will do on my YouTube channel. I will do underwater video skills like I'm doing now. I'll do magic acts or magic tricks, and I will do my vlog. That is pretty much, and I'll also do some reviews of the equipment I use and reviews on diving equipment, and also the camera equipment I'm using. It's coming a review on everything. And just so you know now, I use a Sony AX FDR33 for filming with a shotgun mic. I use a Phantom 3 standard drone, so not too fancy there. Ham Reacts ask, what type of magic trick do you like? Well, I like a lot of magic tricks, of course, since I'm working as a magician. But mainly, my favorite tricks is flying ring, where you borrow a ring and you make it fly around. And that's my favorite close-up trick. And on stage, it's David Copperfield's flying is a very good magic trick. It's one of the best flying illusions I've ever seen, and it's one of the best flying illusions ever made. Also, I do like I usually don't like escapes, because people who does escapes, it usually looks very bad. That's why I don't fake any of my escapes, because people can always see when you're doing something fake and when it's real. See here. Have you ever freedived? Yes, I have freedived. Let me find the video and I'll post it in the description, and you can see my freedive. See here. 2 seconds. I'm looking for a video here so you can see here. If you have any questions about non-related to this kind of things, you can just ask that as well, and I'll try to answer. There's a link in the description or in the comment field now to a freediving video I made here. So what would be really interesting for me to know is, where are you guys from? It's what country do you come from? I'm from Norway. I come from Trondheim. I have lived in Norway and Sweden for a little while. I also lived in Russia and USA. Let's see if I find the control panel for this. Let's see. People are one from Eidsvoll. That's from Norway. No, I don't have a PS. Well, I don't know if it's a PS4 or 3. I think I have a PS3. I don't have a PS4. We're done with the underwater related things now. So anyone who's expecting more underwater related things, ask the questions, and I will answer that as well. Sasha Perezukova, originally from Russia but live in the US. Sasha, so are you actually Alexandra? Because I lived in Moscow for a while, and I also lived in Murmansk for a while, and I like Russia. It's really nice. All right, we are no more questions coming in. We're gonna end the live stream in 2 minutes. If no more questions come in, thank you for watching, and I will upload an edited version of this live stream to YouTube tomorrow, I think. Also, if you guys are interested, I will do a live stream of a big stunt from the bridge where I jumped from in 2014. I'll do a live stream of a stunt from that bridge the 17th of June. That will be live on my YouTube channel, and also if you are in Trondheim, then you should come and watch. It's at 3 o'clock, and it's gonna be real fun. I'm gonna be locked up in chains and strapped down. Then I'm gonna take a crane and lower me into the water, and I will try and escape before I drown, hopefully. How many can you stay in water like this? What does that mean? Does it mean how long can I stay in water like this, or how do I train for it, or what does it mean? Well, yes, we have BMW or Audi. Actually, I like BMW more than Audi, I think. I think so. Like some Audis are cooler than some BMWs, and the other way. I don't have a preferred brand like that. If I like a car, I don't necessarily dislike the other brands. It's more like yeah, whatever car you feel like. There's a lot of car questions here. I own a Peugeot right now. I had a Peugeot before. I also had a Opel. Okay, Andre Hell asks, how can you hold your breath like this? Well, okay, I'll do a quick training course right now for you, like 3 minutes. How to hold your breath very long. It's if when you start, you want to sit relaxed back like this or lay on your back. Then you want to be totally calm and you breathe in like this through your nose for around 4 seconds. So you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You do like this. So you breathe 8 seconds out through your mouth. You do this for 2 minutes, and then you take 3 deep breaths like this. And the third time, and you hold, and you sit back and you relax. You don't watch TV, you don't use a remote control, you don't play with your phone, you don't do anything. You just sit down, relax, and think about nothing. And don't think to hold your breath, just think that you not to breathe. Because if you're holding your breath, you're doing something. If I'm to hold my phone, that requires effort. If I'm to not drop my phone when it's just laying on my thigh like this, that requires much less effort. So you want to not hold your breath, but you want to not breathe. That's pretty much how I practice or prepare if I want to hold my breath. Right now, I would do 3 preparations where I breathe for 2 minutes, hold my breath as long as I can, do that 3 times, and then the 4th time I would do my much longer. I would be able to hold my breath for around between 5 and 6 minutes now. When you're training to hold your breath, which takes time as well, then you will breathe for 2 minutes and hold your breath for as long as you can, and make a test how long you're able to hold your breath. When you're done and find out how long you can hold your breath, say you can do 2 minutes. Then you take half of that, which is 1 minute, and then you breathe for 2 minutes, hold your breath for 1 minute. Then you breathe for 1 minute and 45 seconds and hold your breath for 1 minute. Then breathe 1:30 and then hold for then you breathe for 2 minutes. So every time you breathe for 2 minutes, and every time you hold your breath, you get to breathe. No, sorry, I'm mixing things up here. You want to do CO2 training for 2 weeks first. That's what I'm doing now. When I'm training to do my stunt now, I do CO2 training for 2 weeks, and then I do O2 training for 2 weeks. The way you do CO2 training is you breathe for 2 minutes, and then you hold your breath for half of the length, which is your maximum. Then you breathe for 1:45, then you hold for half of the time, which is your maximum. Then you do that, and you decrease the time, your preparation time, with 15 seconds for every time. That meaning you prepare for 2 minutes first, then you prepare 1:45, then 1:30, then 1:15, then 1 minute, and you go all the way down to 15 seconds. So the last time you breathe for 15 seconds and then you hold your breath. That I do for 2 weeks, and every day I increase by 10 seconds. So if the first day I breathe for 2 minutes and then I hold my breath for 1 minute, the next day I would breathe for 2 minutes and then hold for 1:10, and the next time 1:20. So you increase all the time. Then after 2 weeks with doing this, if you fail to increase by 10 seconds some days, then you just keep on do the same as that you did the previous day. If you're not able to progress as fast as I'm saying now, it's no worry. You just continue on the time you have until you're able to increase the next day. Then after this time, you want to do O2 training. Then you do the same thing. You take a test, see how long you're able to hold your breath, and then you breathe for 2 minutes and you hold your breath for half as long as your maximum. So say that you're able to hold your breath for 2 minutes now. Then I will breathe for 2 minutes, then hold my breath for 1 minute. Then I breathe for 2 minutes, then I hold my breath for 1:15. Then I breathe for 2, and I hold my breath for 1:30. And I do that until I reach 2 minutes and 15 seconds. The next day, I do the same one. I hold my breath for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I repeat the training process. After I'm done with the after the next day, so 2 days you repeat the same thing. The next day you increase with 15 seconds. So when I hold my breath for 2:15, I do that 2 days. The next 2 days I do 2:30. The next 2 days I do 2:45. Then I do 3 minutes. So you increase all the time. That's how I'm training right now. Right now I'm doing 2 sets a day. That means I hold my breath in the morning and in the evening. And you also do it before you eat breakfast and at least 4 hours after dinner, because you don't want food in your stomach to consume the energy from your breath hold. Now you know how I prepare for my stunts and my breath hold. What app do you use to live stream? I use OBS. OBS Studios is what I do use right now. And their health. Okay, thanks. I do swimming and I did 43 meters and I want to do 50 meters, but it's hard. I don't know why I can't. Well, to do that, you want to do interval training. So if you can do 43 meters underwater, then you do 25 meters. You breathe for, say you breathe for 2 minutes, then you do 25 meters. Then you come up and then you breathe for 30 seconds and then you do 25 meters again. Then you come up, you breathe for 30 seconds and then you do 25 meters. So you do this until you're not able to do 25 meters anymore. And then you repeat this for a week. And then you do a new test and you see if you can do 50 meters. MSS Skolden, do you like football? Well, I don't dislike football, but I also don't care that much. Like, I don't watch it on TV. I can go to a football match and it's okay, but I wouldn't cry if I didn't get to see a football match. All right, thank you for watching. We're gonna end the live stream now. This will be uploaded to YouTube again tomorrow, and it will be an edited version where you can see the most important parts about breath holding. All the irrelevant questions will be cut out, and it will be around a 15 to 20 minute video, I think. Thank you for watching, and if there are any other videos you would like me to make, please write that in the comment field tomorrow on this the video I'm uploading then. Not on this one, because when we end the live chat now, the stream, whatever comments you have written is gonna be gone. So tomorrow, comment whatever video you would like me to make. Thank you for watching, and it's I really appreciate you guys.